How's it going today, guys? Castillo Trading coming to you with another NPOC and daily POC update. First things first, shout out to the weekly video series sponsors of CoinCatch and Stryker.ai. CoinCatch is putting together a nice bundle for you guys to get some incentives to trade there. Again, if you have any questions, please let me know. So let's just kind of dive right into this on BTC, guys. Like I was kind of saying, we did have one print that ended up being closed and was at that 111,675-ish, and we ended up running up and kind of closing that. And so now this is what we are looking for on NPOC levels. Now we did have a print down from yesterday at about that 110,133. So that is important to note going forward with our setups. But as of right now, we're just going to go over the long and the short that we had. Based off the next area of interest to short into for me is going to still be up at that 119,096 and that 118,255. So that is where I'm focused on next. One, to be taking profits on my current long, and then also maybe potentially even hedging a little bit. I've not hedged as much as I would have liked to during this sideways price action, but that's neither here nor there. We're not focused on the past. We're focused on what we're going to do to change things going forward. So that's where I'm looking to kind of short into. And then the long, we are in a current active long on BTC, guys. We ran down and closed these NPOC prints at 111,291 and then also 109,019. These have been the important ones, guys. These have been the ones that we've been watching for a while now. We did have one at that 114 area where I was able to kind of take a starter position, but overall, this is an area of interest for me to be dollar cost averaging into a long. We did have an NPOC print here on Ethereum from yesterday. So again, kind of giving us more areas that we can potentially find longs at, and that NPOC print is right at about that 4,431. We can kind of clone one of these, 4,403.1. And so again, this is what our current NPOC setup looks like on Ethereum. Again, maybe Ethereum continues up from here. I would have liked these lower NPOC prints to hit, but we did not get that full retest. And so again, guys, just because we haven't gotten these retests yet doesn't mean that we can't get them in the future. This is why I do like to kind of save these setups over here on the object tree and keep things nice and organized, because just because price doesn't go to those levels right away doesn't mean that price won't go to those levels with some time. And even though it took a little bit of time to get a retest of those levels, the plan is still the same. So if we do drop below 4K, which I still think is potentially possible, again, it would give a lot of hurt to altcoins. Maybe Bitcoin deviates a little bit lower, but that is still an area of interest I'm looking to be longing. So going forward, it's still the same on Ethereum as far as a retest on NPOC prints. We do have a decent layer of prints here between 4431 and 4191. And so again, that is still going to be an area of interest that I'm looking to long Ethereum. Thanks again, guys, and I will see you over in the Telegram. Peace out.